Hi, welcome to Evolve with Debbie. My name is Debbie. So I wanted to chat to you today about how to transform your mindset even if you have anxiety, overthinking. Now, a lot of the time if you've got anxiety that you are avoiding your thoughts. So what you do is you're running about busy all the time because your thoughts are not a pleasant place to be. And the minute you sit down, that's when whoomph, all these thoughts come into your mind and you can't cope with it. So you get back up and you start tidying up, and sometimes you even feel guilty for sitting down. Is this you? I totally get it because I've been there as well. But there's little things that you can do to help this. Now, if you're worried all the time, anxious and stressed out and want to transform your mindset, you're not going to do this by doing the same things all the time, which is avoiding relaxation, avoiding your thoughts, and running about being completely busy all the time. You need to value your time, value your own space, and value your mind. So instead of running about all the time, running on empty, being busy, and sometimes a lot of time you might think that I've not even done anything today, I've just run about doing what have I done, and then you feel guilty because you've done nothing. But you're more productive when your mind's relaxed, when your body's relaxed. When was the last time that you actually managed to sit down and relax without feeling guilty? When was the last time that you managed to sit down with your thoughts? You probably avoid it because it's not a nice place to be, and I get it. So when you practice relaxing, so when you're relaxed and calm, you can't really feel anxious because it's opposing feelings. So if you work on relaxing more, guilt-free, even 10 minutes a day is so beneficial. It'll clear your mind, help you regulate, which will help you transform your mindset because you're no longer in a state of anxiousness. Take it one step further. And if you're relaxing and feeling grateful, you can't feel grateful and be anxious at the same time because it's polar opposite feelings. So if you worked on relaxing and feeling grateful, it's very hard to feel grateful if you're like all the way down there in depression. You feel grateful for nothing. Been there, done that, wore the t-shirt. But if you begin with simple things like you feel grateful for the roof over your head, some people don't have that luxury right now. You feel grateful that you've got your eyesight to see. Some people have never seen the stars. Some people have never seen their child's face. So being grateful for the little things and actually feeling that gratitude in your heart. So if you practiced gratitude, you're switching your mind from, instead of worrying, overthinking, your mind's becoming more rewired to feeling and thinking grateful things. So not only are you thinking grateful thoughts, so you're feeling grateful feelings in your body, which switches your energy in your body. And whatever you feel and think is what you're attracting. So if you've been anxious, doing anxiety for a long time, you probably feel like, you're not attracting that many great things, which is completely normal because you won't, because you are attracting what you feel and think. So if you change that, and one of the techniques you can do is just taking it back to basics. And this is one of the things that really helped me, was keeping a gratitude journal and writing in the things that I was grateful for every night. And when you step out of bed, when you plant your feet in the floor, you say thank you. Thank you that you've woke up. Some people haven't had that gift today. Thank you for the life that I've got. Just saying that when you get up out of bed in the morning transforms your day. So you're not getting up feeling like, oh, what have I got to do today? Oh, what have I got to do? Run about, worries, like things. Thank you. Simple, but really, really works. And take a moment to breathe, because when you are anxious and stressed out, you're only taking in half the oxygen. You just breathe to here. Short, rapid breaths. But if you start taking deeper breaths, you're regulating yourself. You're clearing your mind. Your mind's clearer and able to think positively instead of living up there in no man's land where all your worries are. It's a graveyard up there. It's not a pleasant place to be. But if you're starting to regulate your mind, sorry, saying it's a graveyard up there, it just came into my mind. But it can be an awful place to be, and I've been there, where you're not actually living because you're in this no man's land. What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? By regulating your breathing, you're bringing yourself back down to reality. You're actually living, because you're not living up there. That's not real life. That's just, you're surmising, you're playing this scene out in your mind, playing this unpleasant scene. And these scenes in your mind are what you feel, and remember, what you feel and what you think is what you attract. So changing that, changing your thoughts to what you're doing right now is living mindfully in this moment and creating that space to regulating yourself, bringing it right back into the moment to what you're actually doing and what you're actually feeling. And it's more, everything's actually okay. Like, these crazy situations that I'm playing out in my mind isn't actually real. What's real is right now, this very moment. That is what exists right now. Not the past, not the future. This moment right now. And how can I make this moment more enjoyable? Have you been enjoying your cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of water, whatever it is? No, because you've been living in your graveyard up the stairs. So if you just sit back and just breathe and enjoy, really enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. How can I make this moment more enjoyable? Just by allowing yourself to enjoy these simple moments, which is life. That's not life up there. This is life down here, where you're actually taking in what's really happening and appreciating the things that are around you, the things that exist right now in this moment. Perhaps right now, everything in your life is actually okay. Do you know what? There's one day that things aren't going to be okay. Maybe there's going to be something happening in your family. Maybe there's going to be a death, or maybe your health won't be so good. But worrying about it is stealing your joy, because you're going to look back on that time. Everything actually was okay at that moment, and all I was doing was living in my head, and it was stealing my joy from right now. So right now, if everything's actually okay in your life, even if things aren't actually okay, there's certain aspects of your life that will be okay. Zone in that now and actually appreciate that, because there's people in the world right now that's going through some really terrible times and their life's not okay, but right now some parts of your life, or every part of your life, is maybe okay, and you can appreciate that instead of living in no man's land. And when you appreciate, you feel good, opens your heart, and you can start be aware of more things to appreciate. And when you open your mind to appreciation and you're picking up more things to appreciate and more things to appreciate, guess what? You start attracting in your life more things to be appreciative of. So I hope that helps you. And if you've liked this video, give it a like, share if you think it would help someone else, and feel free to post a comment down below. But thanks so much. Love you all. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.